Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Sorry about the lack of videos, I'll explain later. So we are on our way from Augusta to Fort Lauderdale right now. And as you can see, we're still using standard cars. I want to get flat cars on here. But I was looking around the map to see what needed to be worked on, and Fort Lauderdale, my goodness, Fort Lauderdale really looks huge. I love this mod. The cities look so much more realistic. They don't look like a little bitty town with, 50-story buildings for some odd reason. They really do look like cities, and I'm really loving it. Anyways, as I was saying, Fort Lauderdale really does look like it needs the work the most. And I'm thinking, I was just looking at this, we're really sort of making a dip in here away from where everything else is going for our freight. So they're actually, we'll work out pretty well to put our freight over here. And we've got some new jets coming in, some Russians. I don't remember putting Russian jets on this game. I don't know why we have Russian jets. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and redo both of the train stations and probably expand. This side seems okay, but here, we're not reaching any of this over at all. And same thing down here, where we are not reaching all the way out here. So looks like we need to expand to the east and the south on the public transit. So let's go ahead and start off with our freight. And could you guys all just screw off? Stop. Goodness. All right, let's stop the game here. Now, let's see. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 freight platforms and 1 pair of pass-through. Well, that's not too big of a deal. Let's see here. So we already have a bridge here that really needs to be updated. Wow. What if I do that? That looks better. So that might be a good place to go ahead and set this up. Let's go ahead and break this right here. Yeah, that seems good enough. I hate when for some reason you get this itty-bitty section of track that doesn't delete. And these are offset for some strange reason. I wanted to use those to line things up, but that did not look right. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves a freight station out here. 320, large buildings, high speed, 6 tracks. Actually, you know what? Oh, I'm going to have to reroute this one, because right now, this is just coming from here and going over to there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to move the building supplies delivery over to trams. We'll use some light rail to get it over to the freight handling area. So that will eliminate that problem. That'll be 1 less train. And let's see. This one, really, he can just come in and just go on to a sort of actually, you know what? That one's so close. We could use trams on that too, come to think of it. No. We're not bringing from here, are we? We're bringing food from down here. That's what this other train is. So yeah, let's do this instead. Instead of 6, we're going to have 5. And you know what? I'm just going to have to place this by eye, I think. Let's see. Yeah, probably is a good idea anyways, just to place it by eye. Let's go ahead and place this one right here, I think. Okay. And then we are going to... Let's see. Well, you're just going to disappear, so I don't care about you. You can go away too. Because we are going to... I just deleted a building. I didn't mean to do that. I had trouble over the weekend, I think it was. I was playing my other game when I'm just, playing for fun and actually, trying out some new mods, stuff like that. That's how I got the new mods that I added on here, because the other game I used to test out mods before putting them in this series. And I had a section of track that I could not delete. It would just tell me construction not possible. Obviously, which very much annoyed me, but I eventually figured out that the problem was, for some reason, I'm not sure why, the problem was a switch. It was one of these lights that we had there. It just would not let me delete the track until I manually deleted that one switch. Light. Whatever it is called. Signal. That's the word I'm hunting for. There we go. So this one, the food that's coming in can just go in onto this track here and it'll be fine. Which actually means I don't need this many tracks. I'm probably going to end up redoing that entirely, aren't I? Good for you. Practice. Yeah, thanks, Growler. Oh, lined that up pretty good, didn't I? Okay, that looks good. And I think what I want to do here... How many... Oh, that's one of the grain trains coming from way up north. How many trains do we have on here? Is this our outgoing food? Yeah. And we have 2 trains on here. Okay. So really should not... Actually, I probably can get rid of one of them, come to think of it. You know what? I'm just going to do a regular crossover on this. And we'll assume... I'm going to go ahead and make this high speed. Probably upgrade all of this. We will assume that, let's stretch this out and put that right there. And signal's going to go away and be replaced with one right here. There we go. Oh, and this does have to be a double slip switch. There. I don't know what I was saying now. All right, so now we're going to have 2 more coming in from this direction. We're going to have to split... Actually, no, it's already split off. We're just going to have to pick up this track from here. Yeah. We'll just pick up the track from here. I'm going to have to get rid of all my little decorative bits here. And all those stupid fences you put along there. Yeah, they are a little bit of a pain at the moment. Come on, delete. I think that's far enough back. And we'll take the high-speed tracks again, right there. And to there. I'm not going to worry about the signals yet. We'll come back to that. And... Ooh, can I risk... Well, this guy's going to get deleted anyway, so... I did manage to push him back. I didn't think I'd be able to. Just need to push him back far enough where we can send this off the right direction. Okay, I think we're on the right track here now, so to speak. Now, they don't want to connect to that anyways. Yeah, I think that works. We'll go with that. And on this side, we're going to bring out, snap right to there. Excellent. So we're really only going to be using one of these. Actually, I have not been using these. Let me back these off again. Actually, that's probably far enough. I've not been using these. I really should be. I've been using them a lot more. Here we go. Oh, I don't have them on this playthrough. Oops. I have a mod that has, just in this section, it'll have just a few switches. Like, it has the diamond switch and a merger and a separation, just all pre-built, and it's really, really handy. Obviously, I did not put that on this playthrough, so just ignore everything I just said. All right. And yeah, we're not really going to need to connect only one of these, but I'm going to leave it. So if need be, we can, you know, use this track or the other track to place a shed for building new trains or upgrading trains or what have you. What's that? Okay, that was just distortion. Okay, this all looks good. Let's grab... nope, not that. This. Food freight. We'll get rid of this. And you're going to be going on to the new... That's not Augusta. Fort Lauderdale Freight Center. And why do you not like any of that? What's going on here? You shouldn't be on 2 anyways. What? Oh, I just put it on the... I put it on the wrong thing. That's why. It has been a bit of a rough month or so, okay? I put that on the wrong thing again. Oh my goodness. There. Can we please have it on the right thing finally? Well, at least you got most of the name right, and I just renamed this thing the wrong thing, didn't I? Okay, that's fixed. So that one's going where it's supposed to. Now we can grab, let's see, the Fort Lauderdale to Augusta line. This, and instead of Fort Lauderdale Station, it's going to go to the Freight Center. And let's put you on 1. There. So that's that all taken care of. Now we have this one, which is definitely going to be more of a problem. I never reconnected that road. Yeah, you have a tendency to do that. Let's do this. Am I gonna lose some trains here? Yeah, looks like I am. I'm gonna cut this back in order to force this train back so we don't lose it. All right, so we're gonna raise this and try to line it up with the existing track. Oh boy, this is really gonna be at a funky angle doing this. Really don't like that much, but I don't think there's much more I can do about it except just live with it. Okay, we're gonna make this, let's make this one. No, this one. Go. And I probably should have made that longer. Which one did I line this up on? Yeah, I thought so. I lined it up on the other one. I don't know why that didn't automatically match the existing part. Should have. Okay, that looks good. Really don't like doing that at such an angle, but... Alright, so now let's... I sort of think we should emulate this one here. Just put this like right here somewhere. I know we'll probably never be using boats down here again, but we're going to keep it that way just to be safe. I do have a boat line still going right here. Just the one. One very rusty old boat because I'd sort of forgotten about it and never replaced it. Okay. We really don't need this to be a viaduct the whole way. Can I get you down to ground level? Not sure this is even viable doing this, but we'll try it. Actually, let's try doing this. No, that'll be too difficult to get lined up. Let's down to ground level. Yeah, that'll work. I'll go ahead with that. Probably unnecessary. It's just going to be a more expensive bridge, but it's not as if Growler's having any money problems with his $193 billion. Growler needs more. Yeah, welcome to being a billionaire, Growler. There's never enough. Let's see here. Brush size, we'll increase that a bit. Smooth this out. I'll fix both of these roads in a minute. Actually, it doesn't really look like this. They don't both need to go across here. I don't know why I have multiple roads for all of that. All right, that looks good. Now, let's grab the one on this side this time and go to here. I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to set this up, attached to both. Again, that's so that if need be, we can have trains pass from one line to the other. And let's put in this. Looks right. There we go. All right, let me do signals now. Get this taken care of. I need one on here. I just noticed that. There we go. I realized when I was putting the signals on here that I had never done signals for this. After we redid it to for the new station here in Los Angeles, I never redid it. I don't like the how this angle is so close, but it's working, so I'm not going to complain about it. It's making it all the way across. Let's go ahead and grab the Los Angeles line here and manage. We'll take off Fort Lauderdale and add Fort Lauderdale. All right, so all of our train routes are straightened out. This train is going to die a horrible death. Costing Growler a lot of money, you mean? Yeah, that's why I called it horrible, Growler. Got a little bit more to delete there. Let's see. Looks like I need to do a little smoothing out, but otherwise this looks all good. What are you complaining about? Train 59 has no electric. Oh, that's because, yeah, you can't reach your destination either. Okay. Well, that solved that problem. Those trains were going to upgrade anyways. In fact, I could probably use fewer trains on the Los Angeles route, so I don't think I'm going to even replace that one. So these should be all set. I'm in the right spot, right? Yeah. How did I not notice there were trees here before? I swear I did not see all those trees. Okay, we are going to clear out some of the trees. Where is my eraser? There it is. Let's enlarge this a little bit. Clear out. Actually, probably going to clear out all of this. In fact, I might put some back later, but for right now, that's good. That looks fine. Actually, you know what? I am going to remove this temporarily. I'm going to remove all of that. In fact, I'm going to remove all of that because that is not straight, and I want it to be more or less straight. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to city, wide, And that should be it. Actually, before we do that, let's just make sure all of this is flat with the train station. There. Might need to adjust things after that, but should be good. That looks good too. Run this out further, both directions. Yep. This probably is going to get deleted and rerouted. All right, let's go ahead and cut this back and this back. Let's just go ahead and extend this further down. They're still going to end up being on a slope, but this will give me a little bit to work with, I guess. Okay, this, we'll run it straight up. That one I'm not going to worry about yet. You will go straight up. There. You, I think, are going to go straight across. There. Now let's go ahead and just smooth this. Alright, so we'll put our freight right in here. Let's see, we've got... Yeah, this is the one we're going to be doing the trams with. Just build this just the way we've been doing. I'm not going to do anything different. What on earth is going on here? I didn't notice that before. Did that just happen? That's very strange. We'll come back to it. I am going to end up deleting something here because I want... I guess this bridge is okay, but I would like another bridge over here. And I do want it to be able to do what it's supposed to do. How am I going to do that? Let's skip that for now. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll get this straightened out. Oh, look at all the stuff that's here. I'm going to keep going into there so that we can... We only have the one line. So that we can... let's put this at the end. And we'll have it come down to here. And then you guys can use... Let's see, which... Let's put you on 1 and allow you to use 2 and 3 as well. And I'll redo this later on. But this will at least get this running. There. So yeah, they come down here from this. We'll come all the way out here, pick up the new stuff, come back here and pick up stuff here if they have room. Oh, I have another one here. I didn't even see that. What's the pink one? Here it is. Okay, yeah, I've got 2 areas that we're delivering to. So let's go with this one. We'll put it in right after that. And we're going to go with 6 and let you use 4 and 5 as well. Well, we'll redo those routes later on because I do want to get another bridge in, but I don't think we're going to have time for that today. And we're going to actually have to redo passenger tracks too. But I do want to get this tram in. I actually can delete quite a lot of this station here. Yeah, let me get rid of this unnecessary stuff. This guy is part of the unnecessary stuff. And then we'll put in our little tram setup. You know, it's sort of funny because if I remember right, we originally had wagons delivering this, delivering all this stuff. Actually, you know what? I should have. Actually, I can do that while we're editing. I don't know why I don't need that. I just need this one side. Let's go ahead and put another one of these on. One of these. One of these. 5 seems to be a pretty decent length, so we'll stick with that. And then do the same thing at the other side. Yeah, let's put it right here. Oh no, I don't want it that close to it. You know what? We'll go with this way. So I do want to make sure that's nice and snugly in there. So we're going to get rid of this and the road. Then we'll go ahead and put the rest of our platform in here. Then we can go ahead and put our road back. That looks fine. I should have kept that one platform so I could put buildings on. I don't need them on the other side, just on this side. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So we'll have extra storage so it won't overflow the station. In fact, we can just leave this one as an empty platform and not use it. There. And then we'll go to streets, city streets, this size. We want electric and bus lanes. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. And last but not least, oops, buildings. There's so many options, I start getting confused about which options I'm supposed to be doing. Oh dear. That looks good. A little smushed into the landscape, but we can smooth this out. And then we will go ahead and create ourselves a short little route. From here to here. We'll have them wait until full. And this will be Fort Lauderdale Construction Light Rail. Fort Lauderdale Construction Drop-Off. I don't know, it's good enough. Good enough. And you know what? I'm just going to put one on here for right now. See, what have we got choice-wise? These are pretty good sized ones. I could be using these guys, but you know what? I sort of want to use these instead. So we're going to put... Actually, how much do these carry? There's the stake cars. I've been using the 6 long 142. These carry 30. We'll go ahead and we'll put 2 of these on. That sounds good. There. Come on, exit. All right, so we've got this redone. All the trains are put in. This is, why are you sending, oh, it's probably that line, I never removed it. Instruction freight gets deleted. Boing. Yeah, there we go. Let's let it run and see what happens. We'll ride along with one of our trams here, our cargo trams. I wonder why they even left the doors on here. Oh, that's a ramp. That's why. I'm like, why is it blocked off? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. All right. They've already got stuff waiting for them to pick up, too. Did I set this for them to wait? Yes, I did. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and I have it lengthened way back so we're at the back of the tram. We'll get right up here. Let's sit in the cab next to the driver, I guess. Oh, we can't. It's a teeny weeny little cab. Can I sneak in behind you here?
He's not comfortable with that. Now you're inside of him. That's really wrong. You're going to get a complaint.
Growler, do not Me Too me, okay? Oh, God. This is working. That's fine. Okay. And two of them should be great. There should be one pretty much always delivering and one sitting and filling up. And if this guy takes off before the next one gets back, I might add a third one, or maybe we don't need to. I'll just have to let it run for a while and see. What are you unhappy about? Are you guys both trying to use the same platform? Yes, because you're idiots. There. Usually, you know, game is pretty good about assigning platforms and stuff like that so that you don't run into that sort of problems. But every once in a while, it's really stupid. And you're still sitting here for some odd reason. Oh, because I paused the game. And before we go, let's see. Are you hauling stuff? No, you look like you're empty. Let's get rid of you. And let's the Augusta line, and we're going to go ahead. And I am going to do this. We want electric. I'm sort of torn between using this one or this one. This one here, we've got this Amtrak one down here that's almost as powerful, but is much faster. And we just upgraded all these lines. So we're going with that. Cargo. I'm going to make this dark blue. Here. I said dark blue, not dark green. There. There we go. And now they're using the well cars. Yeah, I know. It says Amtrak. So what? I don't care. We'll hop on here because there's absolutely nothing for him to pick up. That was not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And there we go. All right, so we got all of our new freight set up. It'll get going as freight starts coming in here again. Next episode, I think we'll start by fixing the delivery routes for the freight. Maybe I'll be able to let it run long enough so that we'll get the stuff out of that old station and be able to just delete it. And then we'll set to work on upgrading the passenger station. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.